Greg. Mike. Two bandits. Watching Bluey.
This episode is called Phones.
What up, party people, and welcome to episode
Y'all
120.
120?
Two bandits watching Bluey.
We do that, don't we?
I'm your good pal, Greg Painter.
I see him right here in the doggo flesh, and gosh, you look happy today, man.
Thanks for being with me.
Yes.
He's been to a restaurant, and his name is...
I don't have an app for that, but I do go by Mike Martin, man.
Buddy, how's it going?
We've come off of 2 weeks of just very extensive, pre-planned, well-researched episodes. And now that we're walking into today, I'm more than happy to be talking about what we're getting into because I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I'm getting older by every day, which is factually true. And I feel like this episode resonates that with
You're
me.
feeling Mort?
I'm
feeling Mort and
Mort and Maynardy.
Oh, buddy.
Because we're here for...
We're here.
I don't even know what the episode's called. Like,
It's Phones.
Ring-a-ling-lings?
It's Phones.
Okay.
But it's a good episode.
Yes.
I enjoyed it very much.
Yes. But before we get to that,
Oh,
how's Greg?
Greg's
Actually.
great.
Yes.
I've had a fun week. They're all our friends in the Blueyverse. I'm actually trying to be Fit Boy Greg.
Oh, that's true.
Fit Boy Bandit Summer.
right. You're
I
getting
just
your exercise.
started doing Sean T's Insanity. I am 1 week in.
Oh, man.
I did it about a decade ago,
was
so
gonna say the
before
same thing.
Lily's happened.
Yeah.
And
It hurts.
it hurts, but it hurts so good. I feel great. I feel like I got a ton of energy.
Those that don't know, that it's a very high intensity, high cardio exercise that you do for about 45 minutes.
Good 40 minutes.
And it's the warm up alone, if you can make it through it, says I've got this.
My goal?
You step away from it too.
My goal when I started as a 40-year-old man to do this again, that I haven't done since I
Proud
was
of you,
a
man.
30-year-old man, was if I make it through the workout, I'm happy. You know,
Yes.
if I make it through the workout, that's as much working out as I've done in a long time.
And then you stretch for 3 minutes.
And I apologize for the many sweaty pictures of Greg that I am sending you, but you are my accountability buddy. So when I finish a workout, I send lovely Mike my gross sweaty Greg pictures.
You want my version of it? You want my version?
What's that?
I have purchased a new set of weights for myself because I take walks now to give myself my cardio and to, mentally meditate. But you got to make sure, got to be buff when you got a 7-year-old running around the house. Okay. So I actually have a set of weights that I purchased recently too. So.
Healthy Bandit Summer. You gotta love it. Everybody get out there.
I'm proud of me.
You can. I love listening to podcasts as I rock and roll and run around. So get out there, go for a walk where you listen to us talk about phones.
And feel good about it because today we're going to talk about old people.
But before we do that,
man.
Let's see what our friends at Wiki Bluey have to say about this episode.
I don't want to have my sentence be that. Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
What's a phones?
Bluey and Bingo want to play restaurants with Granddad, but it's a little different than he's used to. He's going to need an app to order the food.
That's it.
That is it. And before we hop in here, let's talk about our experience with such things. Because we had a chat about this, I think. What was that name of that game? When we were down in the lovely Outer Banks, we played a game the first night that the painters finally arrived about like getting old, or what was it? Are you old?
Are you old?
It's just called Are You Old?
Yeah, it's literally Are You Old?
Like I remember one of the questions was, have you ordered food from an app? Mm-hmm. And I, good sir, have not. I have never DoorDashed. I have not once DoorDashed in my life. I've Instacarted. I've Instacarted. We do the Instacart. I actually shopped for Instacart for a while.
You've never Uber Eats, no Uber Eats, no DoorDash, no Grubhub.
None of the above.
Wowie.
None of the above.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I say that because that's probably at least once a week for us.
I Lyft. I Uber. Because I'm very old school apparently, like Mort. Yeah. I like to call the pizza place, call the Chinese place.
Sure.
And the closest thing I guess is if I ever do Five Guys.
That's so baffling.
Or I'm about to do Dave's Hot Chicken. I'm going to click on the happy little app and order it. I'm going to pick that sucker up. I don't need the scooter lady to come and look at me weird?
Oh man.
Okay, so I guess I am
sorry.
slightly older than you on this account.
This is where we finally fit. I think this is the first time we've officially hit a tier of like, nope, I do. We do too often. But that's okay because I started out this episode and I was like, oh, because it's season 3, so sometimes you get fresh vibes. And I started watching the episode and I'm like, oh, it's morning time because you see the stars. And I love how they animate the stars. It's just so pretty every time they do it. And I'm like, oh, morning time. And then he shows up and he's thanking the Ziggy. And by the way, kudos to Joff. Banjo with the introduction here. So the typical Bluey intro is played with a banjo when they come into the cool segue. But I was like, oh, it's morning time. And then you see him and show up. I'm like, oh, nope, completely wrong because they're making dinner.
So first up on a Mort fail here, in my opinion. You don't sit in the front seat of the Uber.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah.
No, thank you.
Nah, dog. It's like, yeah, pun intended. No.
Good luck with your app.
That was... Well, that's him saying, I don't know. I don't understand how this man is making his money right now, but good luck with that.
To you.
Good luck to you there, Ziggy.
Now, we're going to get into all the old-timey stuff and
sure.
where you are siding with Mort versus siding with the kids. Mm-hmm. But I like this moment we have here. It's been a while since you come to the city, and it's so busy. And they zoom out with the crickets.
You get to see the cul-de-sac, and there's just somebody mowing their lawn.
That's what I want to ask you about here with our lovely cul-de-sac. I took a picture.
Okay. So who's the person mowing the lawn?
So I didn't see a person. Oh, wait a second. Yeah.
Yes, there is.
There is a dog guy mowing the lawn.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's where my question starts. So,
where does
this picture.
Wendy live? Where?
So we've got to have right here. That's be Doreen because she's got both her bins out and she's ready.
Well, I was like, does she not know which bin night it is, or is she doing it early because she's got mahjong?
We'll have to see if we remember. Try to post this picture on the actual Twitter
Send it
so
to
you
me.
can
I
go
got
along
you.
with us. But from looking at the picture from right to left, we got Wendy with her 2 trash cans. This has to be right next to it. Has to be Lucky's dad because we got the palm trees. Because we got the palms always falling in Bandit's backyard.
He's behind him though, isn't it?
Well, I think it's just neighbor because it's the hedge. It's a cul-de-sac. Nobody's behind a cul-de-sac, is there?
Is there?
I think it's just.
Is that Lucky's dad then?
I think that's Lucky's dad, right there.
Okay.
So the next one has to be Morning Wendy, which we know because we got
butt
the fence
cheeks.
and we got the what?
Well, when Bandit was doing it,
it took me for a second.
Yeah. Just saying, like when Bandit pushed his butt against the window, he happened to smear his cheeks against the window.
Morning Wendy. $1 question: who owns these 2 houses on the end of the cul-de-sac?
That people are so willing to come down to hang out. I think it's during ferries where I'm doing is it ferries where I'm doing this for my kids and he does the dance
and they're dancing
and you see see Rusty come out there. Yeah.
So does Rusty possibly live in the cul-de-sac?
Questions.
Hey friends, who do you think lives in the cul-de-sac? At Watching Bluey, let us know.
It's not me.
It's not me.
Yeah. I mean, unless
neighbors from America
unknown American neighbors. Hey,
sup healers, do it. Dare you? You won't.
We'd be roommates.
Anyway,
so back to this episode.
Poor Mort gets very confused because Ziggy starts to pull away,
and Mort's wallet is so
old man wallet.
Oh my gosh, it's got like just rubbed off leather look to it, where it's just like I've had this wallet for 20 years.
Well, here's
okay.
Oh yes, here we go.
Gosh, nobody wants that.
The score is now 1-1 tied for who's older. Because my wallet friends now, which Mike has goofed on me a few times, my wallet is just my iPhone case. You open up the back, I've got 1 card, my ID, a couple $bucks put in there, and all my apps are just the dudable apps.
If you lose your wallet,
I might be down on you in the ordering delivery stuff, but you got your fat boy wallet, and I got my happy little phone case. 1-1.
Dang it! Are we keeping score here? Is this
we are now, apparently.
Let's go. 1-1.
But
we
get the internet thing is really taking off now. We got eyes rolling, and then what's an app?
Yes.
It's funny, unless
it's
2010, like we talked about last week. if this is back to my surprise-averse theory,
you're gonna be
this is all deep past.
You're swimming in this
it
now.
makes more sense that he wouldn't really know what an app is. They're brand new.
You're swimming in this now.
Could be. I'm looking for the signs, man. Get it?
Mort's
The signs.
So Mort here is 50, 60. Interesting. And because we're in the place and time where we know what, Uber is and what Grubhub is, and Mort has no clue. And today,
do you think
it would be known?
Shirley and Big Mike know what Lyft and Uber is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I will not call them again.
Oh, you want to call your dad again and have him?
Similar to the time when it was Grannies that. Go back to the episode Grannies where I called my father to ask him if he knew
what the bleep was this, bro?
What's flossing, and I had to edit like 16 words out of his. And I find yes, I think they know it. I don't know. I don't know if they know what that is.
Mama Dad is aware of the process because me and my dear missus have Ubered while she's watched the kiddos from time to time when we've had adult date nights. So
interesting. Okay.
I think she gets that it's not just a strange man who comes to pick us up every now and then.
No, I feel like they're Mort level. Yeah, I don't think they've ever even tried it. It's just call and order. Interesting.
But dinner's getting ready.
Yes.
Go play with the kiddos.
Hang out. That's right.
And
we're watching a Bluey episode, aren't we?
We're gonna play restaurant.
Oh.
But you need your phone.
My phone? I don't have a phone.
Or more doesn't. Again, saying everybody's got a phone in 2024. Just saying.
And it's a cool callback to our. It's not. There's no conspiracy theory board. It's just how the episodes line up. And the episode before this, with Jack's dad, he runs into Maynard.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I had a phone. I threw it away.
Had a phone, threw it away. People kept calling me.
Bringing it.
Just donezo with that. I'm not going to have that phone. So it lines up with
you said Jack's dad, not Rusty's dad.
Yeah, I said Jack. Rusty's dad?
Rusty's dad.
We'll
find out later.
I say a lot of words. There's no post-it for that. So, restaurant time. Yeah.
Restaurant time.
That. Yeah.
I do like Bingo. Bingo's little sweetheart in this. Just take mine, Granddad. I'll make another.
Got you.
That's a really cool little phone, like little cardboard phone like that. I feel like now that I say that out loud, I think the kiddos have done that probably based on watching this episode.
Having cardboard phones?
Yeah.
Oh, I believe that.
In a world where they have real phones, cardboard ones are more fun.
They are, because you can make your own apps. I couldn't make an app. I'm not going to lie to you.
I do like that Mort gets to be on vacation too while he's going to this restaurant.
But
shout out to Vacation Houses ordered from Clicking Apps.
True.
As we just got back from OBX and light planning a trip to Ocean City, doing the same thing this summer.
Go into your house. What? Go into your house, Mort. This is where you live now. What do you mean? I want to go order food. It's not how it's done here.
It's not how it's. I do love right. Like, first off, shout out Wiggles. We get a Wiggles picture cameo
with all of them being their own doggos.
With all them being
the signatures all over it, and I'm curious if there's a Bluey or in the Blueyverse that she's met the Wiggles.
Oh nope, she didn't know who she's met. The Waggles.
That's what I mean.
Oh,
so she's met them. She's got an autographed picture, and they're the ones hosting the B&B, and that's where Mort's staying.
Love it.
That's my cute little concept.
I do like to where we get back. Bingo's making her new phone now. They're just having light conversation. Just boop, boop. Granddad, evening, ladies.
Time to order food. What are you,
Granddad?
It's like an interesting version of what. I mean, I don't want to say trigger warning, but what COVID brought on when it came to social distancing and people being
got that vibe too.
Separated and being comfortable with being separate. Like, this is how we do food now. This is how this works.
I don't do food that way.
Boop. What do you mean?
I just can't.
And so,
gotta
go. You can't. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. True. 1-to-1. We're still good.
Because we have take one. We try to go to the restaurant. No. Go home. Go to your house. Order the food there. What are you thinking?
On the app. What are you talking about?
No, not on the app. From the phone. Use your phone.
That's right.
And then the girls just look at each other and kind of shrug, like when he's like, I know how this works. Ring, 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 ring. The face Bluey makes when she hears the ringing. At first, her eyebrow goes up, and then she answers the phone like irate, and it's like, "What are you doing?"
The criticizing. It's interesting. Like,
it's very, very interesting. It's not like you're playing wrong, and they don't
Right.
really do that.
yeah, that's poor Mort in this situation. I'm not gonna lie. All right, cool. Now, question.
Don't have a menu. Use the app.
Question.
Yes.
Ring, 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 ring.
Yeah.
How do you kid answer the phone? If
Oh.
somebody calls you right now,
I saw this TikTok too.
I'm just asking, how do you answer the phone? You do
Not a
the
visual
thumbs up
medium.
and the
Thumbs and fingers.
thumbs and pinky.
Not the flat hand to your face.
Okay. How do you take a picture with your phone? Or how do you take a picture? Excuse me.
Click.
Like you have an actual
I
camera
got
in
an
your
extra
hand.
camera in my hand. I saw that TikTok too. It was very upsetting to me.
We're 2 for 2. It's 2-2. It's okay.
You would definitely do the same. Okay, so
Oh
you're
no,
gonna,
that's
okay.
why. Oh yeah, you,
okay.
pinky and thumb all day, dude. That's
Okay.
who put? So you put the palm up now? That's
Apparently. That feels more like the 90s, your Britney Spears singing a song loud. Like,
you got to cover your. Just making sure that we're slightly on the same page here. Okay,
What
cool.
type of restaurant is this? Chinese or Italian?
Anything.
Everything restaurant. It was Applebee's, I've decided, by the way.
What's that?
They're going to Applebee's.
You think they're well?
Applebee's is never.
that's
Tell me
the
a more
everything-
tell me a more everything restaurant than
Cheesecake
Applebee's.
Factory.
Ooh. I don't go there a lot.
We don't either.
Well, then how can you
No, but it's there. I know that it's there. It's got a 56-page menu that's longer than a freaking Nikolai Ganella book.
Most of those pages are cheesecakes.
I know. I'm just saying. But oh man, anything he wants, eh? I love that.
I was very sad when he misheard burrito as burrino because I immediately Googled it to see what a burrino is. It's nothing. It's
not a
just
thing.
an old man
Nope.
being confused with his words.
No. Oh gosh.
And I'm not sure if this is an old man point, but I 100% agree. How can having everything available make it harder? It super does.
Yes. Absolutely.
If I was going to a Chinese restaurant, I know what I'm getting. If I'm not going to an Italian restaurant, I know what I'm getting. If I'm going to an everything restaurant,
gosh.
so
See,
many
my mind
options.
was like paused and broke for a moment there.
You know what I wouldn't get though? Curried sausages.
Why not? Did
That
you not
sounds
research that?
I didn't. Did
You
you?
didn't? I did. Absolutely.
Okay, tell me about a curried sausage. 'cause
I will tell you about
in my head, it's like pickled sausage.
curried sausages are as retro as bell-bottom pants. And as the fashions
Did you have AI write you a essay about curried sausages?
What's that?
Did you ask AI to write you?
No, I googled curry sausages and wanted to find a recipe, and it's basic. I mean, the basic way to make a dish: carrots, celery, onions, and then you add the ingredients to make it something different. It's not a full Indian dish, but it is curried with sauce, so it's not spicy like chicken masala or chicken masala. Tikka masala. There it is. But it's just got extra little flavor, and it's with sausage, so it's a little just different. So
Gross.
yep.
Anyway.
Whoa, gross. No, I didn't say up to that. Get out of here.
Well, actually, not gross. Blech.
Oh, you're so. Load down the app.
Yes, I load downed it.
Oh my gosh, they're just kids right now.
It's adorable.
This is
Oh, but
fantastic.
that's jumping ahead because we gotta.
Sorry, I know.
Because we got good old granddad being me and going to the restaurant after ordering it from the
That's
app.
right. I'd
Now
like to
having
pick
the
up my
scooter
order
girl.
now.
I love Bingo as the scooter girl.
Oh,
Showing up as evening. How is he doing? Beautiful night. Oh, we don't really talk to the scooter girls.
and it's
Just-
see again.
Just
Social distancing.
does awkward
We don't-
eyes and walks away.
We don't talk right now. I'm supposed to give you food. You're supposed to go give to granddad, and we move on. And I was so confused. Season 3 is so fun for me because there are moments where I'm like, why is Bingo wearing a helmet? And I'm like, oh, she's fully role-playing as Scooter Girl right now.
Oh,
And
Bingo doesn't go, no half measures for Bingo. She goes
Never.
all in all the time.
Never ever, governor. That's not how that works.
And poor granddad sitting there. What do? Watch TV on your phone. There's an app for that too. Just sit
see?
silently in your vacation house, eating your curried sausages.
This is a COVID episode. It really is. It's like, this is how we exist.
I was
This is
about
how
to say you don't really go to vacation houses during COVID though, but that's literally the first time we really saw you after COVID.
Yeah.
Not on an online presence.
And that was
hey,
like a year and a half
let's stay
after.
week.
Like, yeah.
A week in the Outer Banks with nobody else in the world there.
And we didn't see anybody. And so it's so interesting to see because we didn't grow up in that world of being a child.
I had 2 TV stations on my TV until I was like 14 years old.
Right.
I had ABC and the Canadian Broadcasting Channel, and if we were really lucky,
CBC.
some days we would get. Oh, I'm sorry. We had CBS, Canadian Broadcasting Channel, and sometimes if it was a nice enough day, ABC would come in with a little bit of static.
So,
and the
kids now,
kids nowadays have everything.
Bingo and Bluey are relating to the time that they experienced because that's how that worked. You weren't around people. You weren't able to touch a person, basically. And so this is their playtime representation, I think, of them going through those times and how we make it fun. Because to us, it was like, oh, this is the most difficult thing ever. To them, we're like, we were 3 and 5. We were 6 and 7. Like,
I would agree, except in 2008 there wasn't a COVID, so how would they know about
oh,
that?
stop your time warp. No. Don't. No. You can't bring it back to this. Oh,
Granddad wants to
I
know.
don't like you for that. Well done. Well done.
Granddad wants to know if everybody can make an app.
Just got to load down it.
You can.
You can. Just got to draw it on the...
Granddad's sneaky sneakerness here.
Oh, my gosh.
Wanted to order Pavlova.
Bonjour.
Call ahead. It's coming soon. A couple
the next-
episodes away.
It's like one away, I think. I think it's
I
the next
don't-
episode.
We'll have to double check. I think it's close. If it's not the next, it's super close.
Oh, man.
But instead, sneaks into Bingo's backpack box suitcase thingy.
This
and
moment.
chucks in a crocodile.
Spoiler alert. Possible favorite moment, but I'll let you pick one first.
You son of a
maybe.
gun. It might be written down. I've got a backup
It's
one.
okay. You and me
You
both.
get to say first, so
I'm starting to...
I'll have to think in my head now.
I'm starting to backpack doubles of everything, to be honest with you, because I don't trust you anymore.
The moment where she opens up the backpack, all the
Crocodile
food goes flying.
Dude.
Flying. So stinking hilarious.
The croc moment is so kudos, and it's too perfect. Got random side notes that I found from Reddit to throw it in there, but we're not there yet because we're not at the end of the episode.
We got Bluey running around, Bingo
That's
running
right.
around. Get
That's
it out, someone help.
Oh my gosh.
Push the button for the croc catcher. It looks like
You need
it's
a
the one
croc
with the
app.
croc. It looks like a little freshie. Do you know what a little freshie is?
Well,
What do you? Because I had what I assumed when I said the words, and then what it actually is.
yeah, because
What do you-
it's
what
not
do you
the same
think?
thing. So Finn and I refer to a freshie as a new haircut. So
Yeah.
when we walk out of the barber shop, we've got our freshie. So
Oh.
it's nowhere near what you're going for, I'm guessing, when it comes to what
and
a
honestly,
freshie
when I
is.
heard freshie, I was like, oh, it's probably just an expression for like a baby croc. Like it's a freshie. So kind of like new haircut, new, it's fresh. So that's what my head was. A freshie is also known as the freshwater crocodile, also known as the
alligator?
Johnstone's crocodile, or colloquially a freshie, and is a species of reptile
So it's an alligator?
to northeast regions of Australia. Crocodile.
So
dude.
nowhere near Perth.
Nowhere near Perth.
I know things now. Because of the show.
But yeah, freshie is a baby crocodile. Freshie is just the
It's a baby
freshwater.
croc?
No, I said it's not a baby croc. It is
Oh.
a freshwater crocodile native to that region that they shorthand as a freshie.
So crocodiles, scorpions, kangaroos that'll punch you.
Not to
Australia's pretty scary, man.
not to show my hand at what our advertisers might be,
Mm-hmm.
but there's also a real lucrative business for catching and relocating deadly snakes.
That sounds horrifying.
It does.
And I'm not on the Greg level of snakes spook me, but that
But if they're
Oh
murder
my.
snakes, it makes it a little bit more.
I prefer not murder snake.
Prefer not murder snakes. But we load down the app,
Load it down.
and we finally get some person-to-person interaction. Morning or evening, ladies. I just saw Mort just walking in there, tipping his cap. It's like,
here to
we're
help.
playing Grandpa's game now, so watch out.
He does such a good job here. This is, I'll give myself a point being old, but he does something here that shows that you can still relate to the littlies and be like, let's do this now. let's play a game. And he's not.
He's not telling them their game is bad.
Yeah,
saying I'm not going to do
exactly.
that.
There's
He's taking their
affirmation.
game and adding another level to it.
Oh, there's affirmation with it, and because he's not Bandit either. He's a different bloodline.
Yeah.
Like he's, and it's so good to see his version of like, all right, well, I'll yes and now that I kind of get what's going on.
Exactly, and he's not doing it. It's like, oh, grab it by the snout. Why aren't you? I'm supervising.
That's right. You didn't order the guy?
Jump on its back.
That's right.
They've got it caught. Now what do we do?
I don't know.
Do you have a neighbor who doesn't have a pet?
Oh no, that's right. Oh gosh, we're in
poor
for this
Pat.
one today, folks.
Washing his uniforms, which he's always washing all the time.
Tooraloo.
And so, this happy little Irish ditty.
Poor Pat.
His other song too was an Irish song, wasn't it? Ooh, Pat's Irish. I've decided now.
Pat sings
Pat's got some
Tooraloo.
Irish bloodline in him.
It's an Irish lullaby. He's singing his hanging to the laundry. Also, the one tidbit I had from it was the portrait of the $50 that Mort tries to pay Ziggy with depicts Edith Cohen in Canaan Foreign. Cohen was a social reformer who advocated for women and children's rights in the late 1800s. She was also has the distinction of being the first woman elected to Parliament. Got it. Of Western Australia.
Good for you, Edith.
They're so sneaky, these Bluey animators.
I'm assuming that's who's on the actual $50 buck.
I have no idea.
You did research that hard.
Sorry, I'm doing no research, man. I'm trying to keep up.
It's okay. Even though that, I was still gonna go.
That poor
Boop, 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 boop. 5 stars for you on that one,
man.
and 5 stars for Mort's app. And I love
Poor Pat.
good tale on this episode. Dinner's ready. Yay! It's curry sausage. Yeah.
It's all he wanted.
You beauty.
It's all he want.
Ah, Mort.
Mort's good at the final 7 seconds. I think for a show that are 7 minutes long, I think there are.
Doesn't grab the tears on this one for me. The things have changed since I was here last. Kids are still kids though. That was a fun little.
That's a good quip.
It is.
Like Mort comes in.
Things might change. World might be weird sometimes. Kids are still kids.
Can't change it. They're still playing their games.
Love it. And
whether you have the vid or it's during the Great Quar or it's just
because that's what life
or
is.
it's 24.
They're
it is 2024.
It's 2010. They're learning all these new cool things technology can do, so they're play acting with it. Obviously.
Before it kicks in, of course.
Hey, Mike, I think you might have shown your hand a little bit, but
No, I have two of them.
What's your favorite thing today?
My favorite thing today was the Croc on leash. It was. I'm sorry.
It was
I love my
super
boy
solid.
Pat, and one day we'll get Mr. Elliott on the show. But my gosh, that just it brought a random like. They're trying to do a point, and it's like, well, let's bring in a little sidebar goofiness. Who do we bring in? You bring in Pat. There's no question.
Exactly.
So it brought joy to me on that one. What about you? What was your favorite thing today, man?
My favorite thing was that my second favorite thing was.
Was that your favorite thing too?
Yeah.
Got it. 1 for 1.
Was when Bluey heard the phone ringing and just had that side eye look like, who calls on a phone ever in the world? I remember that one time I called you like a year ago on the phone I can't even remember why. And you answered so scared. Like, you okay?
I've changed my intro to phone calls now, where usually it's like, everything good? My new answering is,
Hello?
go for Mike, is what I say when I answer the phone. So anybody wants to call me, ever, my phone number is,
Oh,
and I say, go for Mike.
I dare you.
And I will. We have a PO box for that. Don't.
That's what we gotta do. We gotta get a prepaid phone. We'll get a burner. Have a lot of people call.
The Bluey burner?
Oh my gosh. We should get. Oh, I'm taking a note. Voicemails.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
There's a note for me now.
Hey, Greg.
More to come. Yeah, bud.
oh man.
Oh, I love that idea right
Who
now.
was your favorite character?
More. Steal it from you before you can take it from me. Just fun. It's a dude who's not around a lot. I know they're, again, different bloodlines, as you said. But got a lot of Nana Healer vibes when like,
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
where he threw out I've been to a restaurant.
Yeah.
It's very like, I'm great at water balloons. It was very just.
Oh, and she has that like, he has a very similar handstand vibe where it's like, I'm good at things.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here to help. Like, I'm I know things.
But he a little more playful though, and I enjoyed his when he knocked over the thing in the Wiggles house, the Waggles house. It's like, oh, sorry guys, here you go, doot doot.
And because
like,
you have to pay for it.
Exactly.
It's an Airbnb. You don't. You can't mess it up. Gosh. Oh no.
So then, who's your favorite character? You can double on and say, well, you liked him more.
I'm going to say.
Gonna be Ziggy.
No, as much as I want to give it to Ziggy, I'm going to give it to the adult healers because they made curry sausage for Mort when he was coming over. They knew it was his favorite meal. This is a part 2. It would be a tag team high five, but
I am very curious how far away Mort. I feel like Mort is a bit of a travel. So, but he's only got one little bag, so it's definitely an overnight visit.
How far away in New York time? Let's make it us related.
Oh, okay.
Because to us, a trip somewhere in Australia, you're like, that's it? Or, oh, that's so much? How far away do they live from Syracuse, upstate New York?
In my head, I've decided they live with where my parents do, about 2 hours north.
Okay.
It's like
2-hour trip.
It's long enough that you need it to be an overnight.
I'm thinking it's a Buffalo trip. Yes.
Think it's Buffalo?
Buffalo
Okay.
is about 2.5 hours. So yeah, we're on the same page. You're
did
north,
it.
I'm west. But
Perfect.
That's all good.
So then how do you rank phones?
It's going to be one recipe for curried sausage that is as retro as bell-bottom pants. Thank you very much. I can't wait to make it. And I'll make it for you. We'll do a curry swap.
So
Curried sausage.
So first off, I'm going in my head really quick to get a different rank because we're now 3 for 3.
Stop it!
I was also going to rank it a certain number of curried sausages.
I don't like this moment.
But it's okay. But ask me a question. I just came up with it
Hey, Greg.
because I'm clever.
Is it possible? Can you come up with a way to rank episode 120 of Bluey? How do you rank phones?
I ranked this episode. No phones, no phones. I just wanna be alone today.
Cake reference.
Shake it out, cake. Take my rank
That's
and
coming
I'll
next
change
month.
it up,
That's not this
baby.
month. We are going to see the band Cake next month. We're super excited. It's Greg and I. We've seen them probably together
Good half
4 or
dozen
5
at least times probably at this point.
4 or 5 times. And if they don't play the song Mr. Mastodon's from, then we riot. But that's just
Will
an us
be
thing.
a boomer.
Don't worry about it. That's an us thing, not a you thing. Because we're here to say...
Thank you for all your
gosh.
lovely faces and beautiful thoughts. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
Beautiful thought. Pavlova
Shout
is
out.
next.
Pavlova is next.
Just so you
Ooh.
do know, we're in for it, dog.
Link tr.ee/washing Bluey. All the good, fun, happy, great
Gosh,
stuff.
That's the only way you can do
I
it.
swear we'll eventually get that Patreon up there. Thank you for
We do owe one, don't we?
your
Yep.
patience.
Yep. Thank you so much to everybody
All you
that's...
delightful people. It was so nice when we started putting stuff back up there that we had so many people like, yeah, you're back.
Yeah.
So come and enjoy
Squad.
the fun at Watching Bluey, at Watching Bluey Pod,
Amanda,
on
Zach,
Tickety Talk,
You're all so good.
Watching Bluey at Gmail.
Yeah.
Mike, you have a message that you wanted to shout out that we received from our Gmail just a couple days.
This week we got something epic.
We got an awesome email from a really cool family
I know.
that Mike wants to shout out right now. So I'll tee him up while he's getting it pulled up. But we received an email from our good friend Mariah. Mike, why don't you take it from there?
Yeah, Mariah, Alex, and Capsian wrote, and this is just like the most heartfelt thing that I've ever gotten, I think, from the one of the most heartfelt things.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
This was very like oh wow, this is really cool.
Because we realize what we're doing as a podcast as just two dads that are doing their best. They said, I'm writing to express my deepest gratitude for your fantastic podcast and your Patreon, which we greatly appreciate, both of which we subscribe to. As relatively new parents, and this is such a cool phrase.
Yes.
A limited parenting village. Your show has become an absolute lifesaver and a source of endless fun.
I love that, and just like you said, the limited parenting. Mariah and Alex, been there. We were like one of the first people, me and me missus, to have a kiddo, and it can get with other friends, and we have great friends who then were suckers and had kids too. But I definitely get that point of like, want to come over and hang out and play Clue until 2 a.m. It's like, no, I want to, but I kind of can't anymore because
I have a child. So we put 2 Bandits on throughout the day, and it's become incredibly comforting. Your enthusiasm well, that's us, for the show is truly contagious, and it feels like listening to close friends cheering us on. Heck yes, keep doing you. Don't stop being amazing.
Ryan, Alex, you're awesome, and we appreciate you.
Yes.
And Caspian, hey, bud.
Yeah. So, I mean...
Oh, there's two more cool people to talk to, though.
And I think the last bit of the in our household, we are rusty loyalists, which you give respect to. Having two Australian Kelpies in the house, smitten with Rusty Boy, and often our days with exaggerated morning sweetheart. Love that. Close second favorite characters are husband Bingo.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Babe, and the trio of grannies. So,
Y'all,
you wrote more than that in the email, and if I keep reading it, then I'm gonna get all wiggly giggly. So
I do like
stop
the
there.
the two Aussie Kelpies.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Gypsy.
Yes.
Mikey. Don't call you Mikey more.
Don't you ever. Don't.
Mikey likes it.
Do not. That
Mariah.
I spelled my name wrong for purposes. Don't do that.
Thank you so much, Mariah.
That's
this
good
really did tug at the heartstrings. I just heard from, we both read this to our lovely wives because this hit us both hard. So thank you so much.
Kind of in the feels, but that it means more to us than you think. I'll put it that way.
P.O. Box.
That's right. That's us.
2372 Syracuse, New York 13220.
The one and only.
Send us anything. Got an interesting one, not at our P.O. Box, but got this lovely message on a special delivery that I found going into my room the other day.
Special delivery.
My awesome.
That's not the P.O. Box.
That's not the P.O. Box. My P.O. Box is not in my bedroom, I promise. But my dear, amazing daughter, Emily, who is a listener and loves our podcast too.
Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it.
Sent us fan mail. So she made an envelope, wrote our names on it, and inside was a super cute. Check this out.
Let me see that.
Super cute picture. Us as dog guys sharing a microphone.
Look at the mic.
Saying,
well, not
I
the me. Look at the microphone.
I love this podcast. So, Emily, you are a rock star. This put a smile on my face and in my heart.
Gosh.
Love you, girl.
I think you owe me for like an intro coming up. I'll have to reach out to you.
Oh, jeez. Pretty sure this is a Fin Man one, isn't it?
I think it is. I don't know for sure.
And lastly,
and most wholeheartedly importantly,
guys, we have fun on this podcast, but sometimes we've got to be a little serious.
That's right.
And be safe. And that's why I encourage everyone to check out the Queensland Crocodile Management Plan.
Uh-oh. That sounds dangerous.
The Queensland government is committed to a crocodile management program that delivers appropriate protection of public safety while enabling the ongoing survival of estuarine crocodiles.
Dude, I've messed up like 26 words today. Don't worry.
If you live or are visiting croc country, it is your responsibility to be croc-wise and aware of the different levels of risks when you are considering visiting our areas or entering the waterways.
That sounds horrifying.
Environment.desi.qld.gov.au.
Wow, well done, sir.
/wildlife/
Are you kidding me?
crocodile /management.
Holy croc. Holy croc. No.
Have your teeth and ambition bared, be prepared.
I think
for crocodiles.
I am mentally well prepared to be just magnets on a fridge or a voice over from afar. Australia is scaring me slightly more and more. But you know what? I think I would make that trip.
Whoa, bud.
Yeah?
Just so you know.
You already bought tickets?
If they animate us onto a show, we don't actually have to be there. We don't get like little ping pong balls put off our body and like action
Tony
motion
Hawk
capture.
Pro Skater?
No, bud. We can just talk into a microphone from lovely Syracuse, New York. So hit us up. We'll do that.
I don't know if I could do that. I don't know.
I know I could that. I know we will do that.
Why?
You know why I know that?
Why, man?
It's got to be done.
It's got to be done, folks.